What is up, guys? Today I want to talk to you about something that's really important to me, something really close to my heart. I'm from Montreal. I'm a Habs fan since as long as I can remember, and there's a lot of talk surrounding should Montreal trade away Galchenyuk. Now, let me start this first part of this question by saying, why in hell would you want to trade Alex Galchenyuk? So then, how do you explain the fact that he only has 2 goals in the first 9 games of the season and he can't seem to produce? Well, let me tell you why. Let me tell you the solution for the Alex Galchenyuk problem. It's gonna be so simple, it's gonna blow your mind. Alex Galchenyuk is, and always will be in my mind, a center. Stop playing the guy on the wing. Montreal Canadiens really need a second center. Their center depth is really terrible. They should trade for center. They should trade for that player, or they should trade for that player. How about putting Galchenyuk center? I'm not saying take Drouin off center. I don't mind Drouin playing first center and Galchenyuk playing second center, and they play out together on the power play, first power play unit, by the way, not second, but that's another topic. I don't mind. I feel like the Drouin experiment is not conclusive enough to put him on the wing just yet. Give him time to progress. Give him time at center again. I want to see more from Drouin playing center. But why in hell is Galchenyuk still playing on the wing? I saw his stats on Twitter the other day, and I make sure to double check it, because when you see his stats on Twitter, you gotta look at it with a step back. But now, after double checking the fact, Galchenyuk, when he plays center, averaged 0.75 point per game. So on an 82 game season, we're talking 62 points. When he plays on the wing, we're talking 0.43 point per game. We're talking nothing. I'm fully aware that Galchenyuk two-way game is, let me just call it, terrible. He really needs to work on his defensive side of the game. Sometimes he seems lost on the ice in his own zone. But how do you expect Galchenyuk to learn anything when you play him on the left wing on the 4th line, right wing on the 1st line, then again left wing on the 3rd line, then right wing again, then you play 11 minutes a night, 15 minutes a night, 18 minutes a night, 11 minutes a night, 15 minutes, and then 11 again, then you're playing with 2 AHL player. What the hell? How the hell is this supposed to learn when you keep changing his position, when you keep changing his role, when you keep changing everything? It doesn't work like that. They keep asking Galchenyuk to produce as a first liner and to be a first line player, but they keep giving him no chance at all. Which is, you have a star caliber player in Alex Galchenyuk waiting to be dominant, waiting to learn, waiting to be the star player that everyone knows he can actually be. But for some reason, you're wasting him on a 4th line, you're wasting him on the wing, when the stats showed for itself the guy is better playing center. Put him back at the center spots. I've been saying this for years now. Keep Galchenyuk at center, don't put him on the wing. Yeah, but Felix, Galchenyuk really at center is really lost. It was really hurting his team. Oh, really? Last year, first 23 games of the season, how did Galchenyuk do again? Oh yeah, he had 22 points and was a +9 player. +9. Is that good? Is he actually producing more goals than he's letting the other team score? I think so. I think that's what +9 means. So why in hell, when the talk of Montreal is we need a center, why in hell? And then Marc Benjamin in a press conference says, you know what? I'm not gonna trade. The solution is internal. We're gonna fix our own problems with the players we have right now. Okay. So the answer is still putting Galchenyuk on the wing on the 4th line? Logic. It makes perfect sense. I mean, those guys really know the game. Those guys really know what they're doing. We've seen from Galchenyuk now that his play is only progressing. Oh, really? No, it's not. Keep Galchenyuk at center. I don't care. Keep Drouin number 1 center if you want. I don't even mind that part yet. I feel like I want to give more games to Drouin. I want to see 40 games at least from Drouin playing center, and then we can start drawing conclusion. Not 10, not 15. It's not enough. I want to see at least 40 games. And now you're going to put Galchenyuk back at the center, and not for 1 game, because if you do it for 1 game then switch him back on the wing, I swear to God, I'm gonna lose my shit. Like, the solution is so simple and so clear, and it's right in front of us, but nobody seems to see it. Why? Nobody sees Alex Galchenyuk as a center. But then again, if I'm Alex Galchenyuk, do I want to be traded away from Montreal? The answer is yes, because Montreal has been laughing at Galchenyuk's face for the last 2 years, playing him on the wing, when all he's done playing center is succeed. I remember the first time he played center back in, I think, 2 or 3 seasons ago. He played 8 or 9 games with max maturity. He had like 8 or 9 points and was a plus player, but for some reason, it's never enough. It's never enough. Galchenyuk is never doing enough. And it blows my mind how We can't allow ourselves to just live with the mistakes that Galchenyuk is going to make playing center for a few games. It's just, especially right now, like I don't even know what we're doing on the ice, but it's just, in a scenario where you're losing, why not give the chance to Galchenyuk to be the number one or number two center that he can really be? I mean, we're not going to hurt your team. The team is already doing so bad. What do you have to lose putting Galchenyuk back at center? Nothing. Nothing at all. So put him back there, at least like a 20 to 40 game period so he can really learn his two-way game and just grow the guy as a center. You draft him as a center. He's been so much better playing center. Why not put him at center? Interesting. It really is. So the real question is, what the heck is Montreal doing with Galchenyuk? Like, what's their game? What's their plan? How do they expect him to grow as a player they expect him to be, using him the way they're using him? There's no logic at all to what Montreal is doing with Alex Galchenyuk right now, unless they do want to trade him away. Should Galchenyuk be traded? No, he should play center, plain and simple. Does Galchenyuk want to be traded? Probably, because he's been treated like a piece of garbage that you don't know what to do. You just plug him on a line, but he's not. He's a heck of a player. He's a heck of a center, and I'm so freaking done that every time that Montreal has a chance to put Galchenyuk on the wing, they just snatch him up. You're done. Put the guy back at center. Let him be. Live with the mistakes he's gonna do. Develop him as a center, and you're not gonna be disappointed. You're already not disappointed with the stats. Numbers are there. Just put him back at center. So should Galchenyuk be traded? No. No. Should he play center? Heck yes. That's the answer. That's the old answer to the old Galchenyuk dilemma. Put him back at center where he belongs. That's it. Thank you guys.